Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Hearns' jab has to be first and foremost on his to-do list, isn't it, Teddy?
Yeah, I would say so. You ever see that commercial where the guy says, how do you spell relief?
Sure.
Well, it's kind of like, how do you spell victory in this fight? J-A-B. That's exactly the way you go.
That's what he wants. Well, it's very easy to see here. You have one fighter who has a distinct advantage in terms of the reach. What do you have to do when you're fighting a guy who you know can bring that long arm out and get there before you can?
Joe, there's two ways to deal with a taller fighter. One is the traditional way. Just tuck up, get a good defense, and make sure you start working your way in. Slip the punch, take that height advantage away. Bring your legs. The other is to step out, believe it or not. Elicit the taller guy to give up his height. Make him come to you.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Halfway through round number one. Good flush shot by Tommy Hearns. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Good job zoning in on that body with the left hook. Even better job bringing the right hand in combination. Nothing there on the punch by Sugar Ray Leonard. Tommy Hearns blocks that punch. Leonard's landed a good, solid combination. The hitman lands a left. Well done by Tommy Hearns. Hearns' blocking ability is doing well for him there. Two snapping jabs by Sugar Ray Leonard. Tommy Hearns is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Blocks away that headshot. Back and forth exchange. Leonard's corner has to feel good about what they just saw. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he was able to land more punches than his opponent. And Teddy, I mean, there are a lot of facets as to how you score a round. But at the end of the day, most people are going to go with the guy who landed more punches in a clean, effective way.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if the other guy is not throwing enough. And right now, that's what's going on.
Tommy Hearns is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Keep your distance.
Hearns has had so many impressive knockouts in his career, but what about what he did to Roberto Duran? I mean, that was just brutal.
Yeah, Duran, you know, at a little bit of a later point in his life, let's be fair here, and of course had a heavier weight than Duran, really maybe belonged at for an optimal effort. But a beautiful setup. It's not just the power, Hearns. It was the jab to the body that took the eyes down, and then the right hand caught him, and Duran never saw that punch coming.
90 seconds to go here in this round. There's an excellent combination by Tommy Hearns. Great movement to get away from those punches. Able to cover up that gut.
Come on, kid, focus.
Good job with another left hand.
Stay on the outside. Keep that head moving.
Good block there by Sugar Ray Leonard. Final 10 seconds of round number 2.
Yeah, good work.
Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Sugar Ray Leonard. Leonard's corner's got to be thrilled with what they just saw. They won that last round. They put down a beatdown on their opponent, and now they got to be thinking, hey, this thing could really snowball in our favor big time when we get off the stool here.
Yeah, they have to feel that way. Keep it going. Why change it now? You know, what you did the last round, it works for you. It got you into a commanding position. Keep doing it. Keep doing more of it, but remember your defensive responsibilities as you go forward.
Teddy, you've made the point a few times that, hey, it's nice to have something where you got the superior advantage. In this case, he's got the speed, but you can't fall in love with it too much.
No, because what happens then, you're like a teenager that gets one of those sport cars. You know, he gets carried away. He doesn't respect the speed yet. And he starts to run red lights. He starts to do things that he shouldn't do. And that's what's happening here. He's starting to jump in with those quick hands. He figures he doesn't have to respect the dimensions other guys have to. And when he's jumping in, he might get caught. There might be a cop there or a punch there to nail him.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. A sound combination by Sugar Ray Leonard. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. And you see what he can do. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Leonard's in a tough spot here. He could go down with, wow! Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? Sugar Ray Leonard's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Able to dismiss that body shot. A big right hand from Hearns.
I don't want you to slug it out.
So 3 rounds are in the books here. Leonard's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard. Punch stats don't always tell the story, but in this case, he's been the busier man, throwing more punches.
Yeah, but he's also had to do a lot more work just to keep his opponent off him, just to keep him defensive. Does that hurt him as the fight goes on?
He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Sugar Ray Leonard's trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He was knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments of the next round, do you try to size up and kind of take into account where your opponent is? Do you look into his eyes and assess the situation?
Well, I don't know if you get close enough to look right into his eyes as the opponent, but first of all, in the corner, you better not send your fighter out if his eyes don't look clear. That's your responsibility, looking out for the fighter. But as the opponent out there, you look at his legs. If his legs look a little wobbly, you get right on him.
Jab and a straight right by Tommy Hearns. Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Both guys have a lot to be proud of with their performances in this round so far, and they still want to give more. What an encore in this final minute.
If you were a kid, you would feel that you're on one of those rides at Space Mountain. I mean, it's just extraordinary.
Sugar Ray Leonard's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Tommy Hearns is trailing in this fight. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But not by a wide enough margin where he can't accomplish the task at hand. His corner's letting him know that. You can just tell.
You're fighting his fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep your distance.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Leonard's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Parries that punch intended for the head. Punch him! Oh, good exchange there. Leonard's making this look easy right now. I mean, he's a great athlete. He's got a unique, unorthodox style, and he's really troubling his opponent.
Yeah, he is. His awkwardness is doing as much damage as his jab or his right hand or his left hook. He's got his opponent really confused.
Halfway into round number 5 here.
You got this one.
Combination to the head. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Leonard's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. Tommy the Hitman Hearns with a big hit right hand. A crushing two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns.
There you go. I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay? Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses, count.
Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up that jab and finish off with the hook, okay? 1, 1, 2. Do it fine.
The start of the 6th round. Leonard's dominance in the first half of this fight was pronounced. Now, as this round begins, a new task for him. Finish up the second half of this fight just as strong.
Yeah, that's a good point, Joe. His enemy is not only the guy in front of him, but it's being that he's got such a lead. You know, his enemy is having such great success so far. Does it get him a little bit into a lull? If he gets into a lull now, he could blow that first half of the fight what he's done so well.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Hearns has got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Halfway through round 6. Wow, just like the old timers, a 4-punch combination.
Hook! Hook!
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Sugar Ray Leonard. Not able to land the headshot. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. And now he's targeting upstairs. That worked out real. Wow. He is leveled. How Could he possibly get up from that? He's not going to. This fight's over. It's over.
By knockout, your winner, Jermaine Lawler.
So that's all it took. One good shot. Tommy Hearns' career hits a major speed bump tonight.
Well, there were doubts about his beard coming in, and those doubts were realized.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.